Well, I do not have quite a colorful story, but the script came to me through my producer, Kristen Mann, and some agent sent it to her and said that the script has been in and out of different homes and has never been made, and I read it and I just instantly connected with the characters and the setting. I grew up in rural Kentucky, and I know these people, even though I grew up in the 90s, but I knew these people. And yeah, I just saw an opportunity to make a really, humane story about women. Is there another part of the question that I'm pretty?
I don't think so, boss. You're another one. Yeah, I grew up in rural Southern Illinois in the 1970s and 80s, and it wasn't that different from this, unfortunately. It looked different, of course, but rural places change kind of slowly. In terms of the look of the film, which is really special, it's gorgeous. Do you want to talk about, it's gorgeous in every aspect, from the cinematography to the production design. It's all very specific. I'm in love with the costumes. I wanted so many of those outfits. Do you want to talk about your ideas for the design of the film?
Yeah, it's a collaboration. It's about hiring the right people and coming together to figure out the aesthetic of the film. I think when I read the script, I instantly saw black and white. Not always a popular choice, especially, right now it's, we have movies like Roma and stuff coming out, but often there's black and whites, antiquated. And that's just how I saw it. And maybe it's because I have like a love affair with The Last Picture Show. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I thought it was a great way to add like an additional dreamy layer to an already sort of dreamy story, I guess. And I like the way that it really focuses on the characters and their faces. And even though the production design is great, there's like this, there's like the Technicolor version of the 50s that we're used to seeing, I guess. And I love that. I love like aqua and pink and stuff, but I didn't want to take away from the characters and the performances, I guess.
Is that an earthquake, or is that just sound right in the theater? Okay. I won't freak out. I was actually, the last earthquake that we had, I was seeing Spider-Man. And I realized it was an earthquake. People started running out of the arc light, and I was like, 4D. That's the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to run outside. It was insane. Anyway, I had paid $18 for that movie. I was not running outside. So let's talk about your casting process. Did you have anyone in mind in particular, or were you just working with the casting director, having her bring in? I'm getting the feeling that maybe,
when you go through the casting process, you're sent by agencies like, reels and suggestions and stuff like that, and instantly I was like, I love Liana, I want Liana in this, but, you have to kind of, I don't know what you like, go through a process of kind of dating, like you meet with other, just because you can't tell your producers, I want this person, and they want you to just like make sure, I guess, like before you get married. So anyway, when I met Liana, instantly, it's like she's Maggie. She has all of the qualities that Maggie has, that she's studies people, she's interested in why people do the things that they do, and really perceptive. And Lauren here, we found her in Oklahoma, of all places. So she was just like the most amazing, I'm talking to you like you're like a commodity, the most amazing find. I hate saying it like that, but when Lauren came into audition, I was just blown away. So it was like the best case scenario. So yeah, you guys want to talk about it? I just begged for the role.
I remember meeting Martha and I like couldn't really read her when I first sat down with her at a coffee shop. I just like plopped down 4 pages of notes and was like, please hire me. I love Maggie so much. I'm just so grateful I got to be part of it. It's such a beautiful film and such an amazing character, and it's very rare to come across such a beautifully written female role. I'm so grateful. I just begged, that's all I did.
When I got the role, I only got 8 pages. I got Rhonda, which was fun to just make up my own world. I came up with a whole monologue or backstory, and I didn't even get to read the beautiful script until I was driving to Oklahoma to shoot. But the moment I stepped on set, I got to meet all these badass female producers, directors, women starring in the film, and it just blew me away. And when I read the script, I was brought to tears, and I could not be more thankful to be where I am.
You moved here, right?
Yeah, I moved here too, so that's cool. But yeah, thank you.
I'm glad you're all not dead inside yet. Not like me. I wanted to. So, had you seen Leon in another film?
Yeah.
What other films did you see Leon in?
Oh, I saw, okay, I'm sorry, I can't remember the titles. The one that's up in Portland, where the girl's in a coma and her family, the car accident. I saw that in theaters, and, To the Bone, the best one. Yeah, I watched it.
She's your super fan. I'm getting the signal that I have time for one more question. Your part, by the way, is the part that I was always cast in when I was in acting school. And because I'm a character actor, to me, your part's the funnest part to play. But you really embraced it, and I really love both of your performances. But like, it's hard to be you. It's hard to do that part. For you, I'm just wondering, for your generation of people, is it difficult to imagine a time when things were like this for gay people? Was that part of it? How did you get there? How do you feel like you got to that place?
Can I just say one thing? I know that you really struggled with Rhonda. Being Rhonda, like, it made you feel horrible often. You had to, yeah.
Constantly apologized after every take. But for that question, I personally, being the one that made fun of people, just find it very aggravating and also sad that we are slowly taking one step forward and 2 steps back. And I think it's just very important to realize that we're all a clump of atoms together breathing the same exact air. And I think that that time should have realized what we're starting to realize now.
It's interesting because there's someone in this audience that's very close to me and who has a family member that has gone through something very similar than what Maggie went through, except it was now, like not even 10 years ago. And when I heard about that story, it was truly shocking because I was born in Texas, which is definitely a more conservative area, but I would like to say I was raised in Los Angeles. I moved out here when I was 8, and I definitely have a much more open outlook on the world, a more forward outlook on the world. And when I received the script, it really broke my heart to find out that there was a lot that hasn't changed. And I think that's what drew me most to the script and what drew me most to Maggie, is that we have to put stories like this out there and we have to normalize this. There are a lot of people that feel very isolated and alone still, which is shocking because we live in a place like Los Angeles where this is very accepting. but there are a lot of people in Texas and in a place like Washington where a very dear friend of mine went through something like this. And I just felt like it was really important to spread this message and make people realize that they're not alone in this, even now, because it still is happening.
Mike is very happy now.
So we have to wrap up. There's another screening of this. When is it?
Tomorrow at 9:15.
Tomorrow at 9:15, if you want to tell any others to come. Thank you so much, everybody. Very